like to welcome everyone. My name is Ronda Perez. I'm the City Manager here for the City of Palmdale. And thank you so much for joining us today to hear our State of the City. It is my honor today to welcome all of you here. Each person in this room plays a critical role in the success and the future of Palmdale, and I appreciate your dedication and commitment for being here. First and foremost, I'd like to also thank our council for the leadership and the vision that they provide. Council members, would you please stand? They'll be introduced individually in a little bit. So, in lieu of introducing everyone here today, because we do have a lot of dignitaries, I'd like to just ask groups of individuals to stand up. Anybody representing an elected official, would you please stand? Chambers of Commerce. Palmdale School District. Visit Palmdale. Our city's commissioners and committee members. And last but not least, and my favorite, but I'm biased, City of Palmdale staff. Our staff is second to none. I would like to thank them immensely, some of which, like I said, are here today, for their unwavering commitment and the hard work that they put in every single day to make this the best city in the Antelope Valley. We are so lucky to have such a talented staff, and I think you'll see today some of the fruits of their labor that's provided and implemented through Council's vision. I'd like to let everybody know today that we will talk about a sound and resilient and transparent city. I am proud of our team and the leadership of the council as we endeavor to and commit to deliver the largest capital improvement program in the city's history. $230 million in the pipeline over the next 5 years. That is something to be commended in a huge undertaking, and we can't do it without the partners in this room. So thank you all. A round of applause for all of you as well. That capital improvement project will ensure that we meet the needs and the challenges of the future of this community. And with that, I would like to also talk a little bit about some of our economic development programs. We have over 11 million square feet of industrial space coming to Palmdale in the next 3 to 5 years. With that brings infrastructure needs, housing needs. It creates workforce challenges that we are here to meet. We are also going to be talking about workforce development, mortgage paying jobs. How many people hear the thing, let's get them off the freeway, right? That's what we want to do, and that is what our council is committed to doing. So thank you all for being here one more time. Thank you all for your commitment to us. It is my pleasure to introduce our mayor, Laura Bettencourt.
Hello, everybody, and thank you all for coming. It's nice to see the room so full. I'm thrilled to be here. It's my honor and my privilege and pleasure to be standing here before you. Right now, the City of Palmdale is experiencing the most productive period of time in the history of Palmdale. Earlier this year, we as a council had a retreat to develop organizational goals for our city to guide our way forward and to align the city's work over the next 2 to 4 years. After many hours of conversation and collaboration amongst the council, we came up with what we call our BEST goals, that's B.E.S.T. So what does BEST stand for? The B in BEST stands for building culture and community. The E stands for economic vitality and innovation. The S is for social unity, and the T stands for transportation and infrastructure. So today we're going to go through each of those topics and talk a little bit about how we're moving forward with those. BEST outlines our strategic focus areas, broad goals, and our critical projects, all working together to significantly improve the quality of life throughout the city of Palmdale and the region that we proudly call home. These goals have been incorporated into the city's recently adopted fiscal budget, and our operating and capital budgets will help hold us, it's going to help hold us accountable, because you can't really do anything without money, right? So we have it budgeted to have these things done. It's safe to say that we are very excited to share and carry these goals forward, all of us as a council. Over the past year, the city of Palmdale has solidified its reputation also as a safe place for families to establish roots. I'm one of those families that came here a long time ago. I won't tell you how long ago. My family is here. I've raised my daughter here. I'm raising my grandchildren here. So, of course, we want Palmdale to be the best city that it can be and the safest city. One of my personal passions that positively affects our quality of life here in Palmdale is public safety. We are so fortunate to have first-rate sheriffs and fire departments supporting our city. Their commitment to work 24/7 keeps you safe. The Sheriff's Department and the City's Department of Public Safety work collaboratively to keep crime down and keep our quality of life up. Our neighborhood watch programs continue to build a spirit of community that helps everyone feel safer and secure. Our youth programs are flourishing. Our drug awareness campaigns are life-saving. If you haven't seen one of our campaigns regarding our drugs issue, please make sure that you do. And our emergency preparedness efforts continue to be a priority. And I hope you saw how quickly the city of Palmdale recovered from our last weather system that came through. Hopefully not a lot of people were affected by it, but our city was prepared in every way to handle what came. We cannot have public safety without the public. By expanding public safety outreach as a community, including both residential and commercial members, we work together with our law enforcement personnel to protect our communities, and through investment in community-based programs, we have now put in place the infrastructure that supports our residents in a community that is one of the safest in Southern California. Now, let's take a look at some of this year's highlights regarding public safety. So we're going to go ahead and roll some video, so please feel free to eat and watch the video.
Safety forms the bedrock of our best goals. Our partnership with the Sheriff's Department remains steadfast, upholding community policing and enhancing public safety. Community service officers now manage low-priority calls, allowing LASD to bolster response times and community engagement. Strides in public safety are notable, with 17 new deputies joining Palmdale Station this year. Our community service officers have expedited resident call responses, allowing more focus on investigating severe crimes for heightened safety. Our efforts have yielded reduced crime rates compared to last year. Homicides are down 50%, robbery down 4%, aggravated assault down 14%, grand theft auto down 6%, and arson is down by 31%. Our Sheriff's Department remains deeply involved in our community. Coffee with a Coffee events are held monthly with deputies and residents, fostering a mutual understanding and trust. National Night Out, held at Dominic Missouri Park, offered a celebratory platform for residents to connect with first responders, including sheriffs, the fire department, CHP, our local military, and other partners, while enjoying music, food, and family activities. This nationwide campaign fortifies anti-crime efforts, building stronger law enforcement community ties. Quarterly town hall meetings organized with the Palmdale Community Advisory Committee allow our Sheriff's Department to engage with residents, to address concerns, and to enhance our city's well-being. Our heartfelt gratitude extends to those who put their lives on the line every day and who tirelessly safeguard our city. We thank the brave men and women of the Los Angeles County Fire Department who work hard to protect Palmdale residents' lives and property. This past year, our fire department responded to 18,800 incident runs or calls. Nearly 80% of the reported calls required emergency medical services and rescue services. Only 2% of all reported fire department runs were fire-related. Our fire department remains focused on fire prevention and stands ready to defend us from the threat of devastating wildfires. Our unwavering focus lies in readiness for the unexpected, things like wildfires, earthquakes, and floods in the city of Palmdale. While nature's course is beyond our control, our preparation is not. Our journey in enhancing community resilience began with a presentation uniting first responders and community partners. A follow-up event this month, aligned with National Preparedness Month, will further this conversation, bolstered by social media interactions that offer preparedness-related tips and advice. Throughout the year, tailored presentations for staff, neighborhood watch groups, businesses, and community organizations are conducted at various locations. Emphasizing preparedness, the city offers free emergency presentations to residents, businesses, and organizations that cover critical aspects like emergency supplies, action plans, considerations for children, seniors, and the disabled, pet preparedness, and safeguarding homes. These presentations are accessible on our YouTube channel, City of Palmdale. We're delighted to announce the upcoming launch of Ready Palmdale, an advanced high-speed mass notification system. This tool empowers city officials to rapidly send emergency notifications to registered subscribers via phone, email, and text, ensuring residents are promptly informed about emergencies and non-life-threatening emergencies. As we work tirelessly to ensure your safety and knowledge, Ready Palmdale joins a suite of tools dedicated to your well-being and information. Shaping our community tomorrow starts by investing in our youth today. The City of Palmdale is committed to providing residents with expanded accessibility to our parks and recreation programs and facilities to ensure that no child is denied an opportunity to participate in our programs. So, if you have a youth in need and who wants to participate in sports or recreation, please reach out to the City of Palmdale. We are here to help. Our Parks and Recreation Department continues to lead transformative initiatives for our youth. Just this past summer, we hosted 478 aquatic lessons and registered more than 3,500 youth, imparting essential life skills. Through SAVES, the South Antelope Valley Emergency Services Program, nearly 200 kids thrived in the Back to School initiative, receiving clothing, shoes, and haircuts. The holiday season of 2022 saw over 1,000 kids receive gifts during the toy giveaway, and over 800 youth were supported during Thanksgiving. Beyond gifts, pantry services touched over 5,000 young lives, ensuring nutritional well-being. Collaboration with the American Job Center of California delivered a youth internship program offering work experience and compensation to a variety of youth. Palmdale's pride lies in nurturing the growth and well-being of our next generation through scholarships and recreation programs, swim lessons, and sports leagues. We are proud to report that this past year, the city granted 700 scholarships to young people, reflecting both educational investment and faith in their potential. Through these statistics emerges a park and recreation department that inspires positive change, becoming a cornerstone for Palmdale's youth. Fentanyl is increasingly responsible for the growing number of accidental overdoses in our nation, and Palmdale is not immune. Recognizing this alarming statistic, the city organized a robust fentanyl awareness campaign that provides easily accessible education and resources, including Narcan training, raising awareness, and empowering the community to act. This past summer, the city hosted a 3-day Fight Fentanyl Awareness program at the Palmdale Oasis Park Recreation Center for Antelope Valley youth aged 12 to 17. The program covered self-management skills for making healthy decisions, general social skills to strengthen communication, and drug resistance skills to understand the consequences of substance abuse. The City of Palmdale staff also received training on the administration of Narcan and how to recognize signs of opioid overdose. Narcan has been distributed to all city facilities and vehicles. This training is another tool we are equipped with to help save lives in Palmdale. We thank all of our public safety partners for the pivotal work you do to keep residents safe in the Palmdale region and beyond. We are ready for the best Palmdale yet. In a phase of remarkable productivity, Palmdale is united by the City Council's collaborative crafting of B.E.S.T goals, building culture and community, economic vitality and innovation, social unity, and transportation and infrastructure. These goals, integrated in the fiscal year 2023-24 budgets, amplify quality of life. This collaborative commitment propels the Council, transforming the positive vision of Palmdale's future into reality. Thank you again for being here today. I am delighted to turn the program over to my council colleagues.
Good morning. I'm Councilmember Eric Olson, proud to serve in the 4th District of Palmdale. I picked a bad day to try contacts, which is for the best, because you don't want to hear me read this. We got more videos. You'll be hearing from all of us. But speaking of B.E.S.T, building our culture and community provides essential social benefit. Our city's beautification measures are working. Our recreation programs are thriving. Our library is expanding. Our residents are building connections and relationships. Please join me as we take a look of the achievements and future efforts in building culture, community here in Palmdale.
Building culture and community helps shape the city of Palmdale's identity and provides the driving force in enhancing our quality of life. Cultural heritage, creativity, and diversity lay the foundation for a safe, humane, and inclusive community. The City of Palmdale is dedicated to enhancing our community with thoughtful landscape design that elevates and conserves our natural appeal. Prominent citywide projects encompass new signage, enriched landscaping, captivating public art installations, park enhancements, and imaginative utility box wraps. I'm thrilled to share that we successfully completed new landscaping along Avenue S east of 40th Street East, and we're in the process of bringing fresh landscaping to the roundabout at 47th Street East and Palmdale Boulevard. Harnessing the power of community alliances, the city is innovatively tackling issues such as illegal dumping and graffiti, fostering neighborhood preservation and community pride. This year, our graffiti abatement team responded to 719 cases of graffiti, 200 of which were reported by vigilant residents, while the rest were identified through citywide proactive graffiti sweeps. In 2022, we removed 281,800 square feet of graffiti. Our commitment to collaboration extends to assisting residents affected by graffiti. The Dunn Edwards Paint Gift Card Program continues to empower residents, providing them with the means to maintain their properties in good condition. These endeavors underscore our resolve to enhance the visual allure of Palmdale while fostering community engagement and camaraderie. Through creative initiatives and partnerships, we're not only beautifying our city, but also nurturing a sense of belonging and shared responsibility among residents. To further beautification and community engagement, we are currently working with the appropriate local and federal agencies to explore the possibility of reopening the Little Rock Dam and Reservoir. For many years, the reservoir was a gathering place for the community to enjoy picnics, boating, and fishing. The potential reopening of this beloved recreation area will bring even more opportunities for community connection and play. We are thrilled to introduce the city's inaugural Parks and Recreation Master Plan. This undertaking is set to transform our parks and recreation facilities, driven by instrumental input from the public. Through a comprehensive process, this master plan will oversee the entire spectrum of our parks and recreation ecosystem, spanning from physical spaces and facilities to operational aspects. Its core mission is to chart a path forward, prioritizing upcoming park projects and devising sustainable strategies that align with the development of our city. This endeavor is anchored in our dedication to fostering a secure, inclusive community, placing utmost importance on augmenting public park accessibility and enriching recreation opportunities and conservation initiatives. The impact of our diverse recreation programs on our overall well-being cannot be overstated. Activities include the revitalization efforts at McAdam and Corson Parks, which is backed by support of Measure AV funding and a Prop 68 grant. These projects encompass an all-inclusive approach, incorporating enhancements across landscaping, lighting, playground amenities, park facilities, and much more. The community can anticipate the unveiling of new playground equipment at Oasis and Desert Sands parks, complementing the strategic field and site improvements at McAdam Park. These enhancements exemplify our dedication for pedestrian safety, ensuring that residents can securely access key locations, such as Palmdale Playhouse, Legacy Commons, and city services. Beyond catering to our younger demographic, we take great pride in offering a diverse array of engaging adult recreational classes and leagues. This far-reaching approach doesn't just cultivate individual growth, but it also nurtures connections within our community, fostering an environment of camaraderie and shared experiences. As we embark on this transformative journey, we are excited to witness the positive effects it will bring to Palmdale's residents and the vibrancy of our city. This collective effort symbolizes our commitment to creating a more vibrant, connective, and dynamic Palmdale for all. One of the most highly anticipated and much needed projects in the city of Palmdale is expanding our library. The Palmdale City Library is small but mighty, housing materials and providing technology services and programming out of the current 12,790 square foot building. A recent strategic plan for the Palmdale City Library was developed with the feedback provided by members of the public, local businesses, community leaders, and other key stakeholders. It was determined that in order to serve our growing community properly and to offer a full range of library services, a larger library is needed. In partnership with the Library Board of Trustees, this future expansion will ensure ensure the Palmdale City Library continues to offer excellent state-of-the-art services, act as an educational and cultural center, inspire and engage our residents, and serve as a community hub where all are welcome. Our city remains united in exploring the potential for food and social events that tremendously benefit our community, local economy, and environment. The prospect of accessible, fresh, locally grown produce offers a direct avenue for regional farmers to connect with consumers, potentially drawing visitors and tourists to bolster local enterprise. Moreover, these spaces serve as a social hub where neighbors can convene, mingle, and establish bonds, encouraging a profound sense of community identity and cultivating a lively local culture. Our collective spirit extends to various local events that bring us together. From the harmonious melodies of concerts in the park to the enticing High Desert Beer and Wine Festival and the Taco and Tequila Festival partnerships, we share memorable moments that strengthen our community bonds. Notably, our highly anticipated Kaleidoscope Art and Music Festival is expanding this year to introduce the captivating Kaleidoscope After Dark Soiree. This evening extravaganza promises live music, mesmerizing glow dancers, and an awe-inspiring drone display. The City of Palmdale is committed to fostering a vibrant culture and close-knit community that stands as a testament to the power of collective progress. Through our efforts and commitment, we are dedicated to building a culture and community that resonates as a cornerstone to enrich the community spirit and paves the way for a flourishing future.
All right, thanks everyone. Good to see everyone here. Give it another round of applause for Councilmember Eric Olson. So they gave me a script, but I'm not gonna follow it. Which means I'll probably spend another afternoon in HR, but oh well. But I'll keep it short. We only have an hour and a half of videos left, so you might wanna call your supervisor and let him know you probably won't be returning to work for the rest of the day. But anyway, it's great to see everyone here. This is a great event. Gonna go off the cuff today a little bit. I was talking to a resident earlier today and he said, I saw you giving a speech and thought you're doing a great job and the city's doing a great job. And he's like, after watching you, I feel like anyone could be a city council member. And I'm like, gee, thanks, I think. So, but how's the food, everyone? Is everyone enjoying the meal? Yeah, it's good. But I don't know, I like it when all the food runs together into one entree. I think it's good when you taste everything at once. But anyway, we got a lot of good information. If you have any questions or concerns or anything with the city, make sure to ask our staff. Ronda, our staff is here. Don't ask me. But I'm glad to be here. It's a good event. We're here at the beautiful Rancho Vista Country Club. This is a really nice place in the city, great place to hold an event, one of the nicest golf courses. And on side note, if we look really red in the videos, it's because it was really hot that day. It was one of those 100-degree plus weather days. So if you're wondering why, we look that way, there's only so much they can do in post-edit. So anyway, thanks for everyone for attending today. And I'll cut to the chase. This is about the businesses and all of our economic growth in the city. And this will showcase one more reason why the city of Palmdale is the best. Thank you very much. At the City of Palmdale, we aspire to grow and diversify Palmdale's economy by attracting new businesses, nurturing and retaining existing industries, and expanding workforce development opportunities to create high-quality and diverse job opportunities. We have a rich aerospace history in the Antelope Valley, and the future remains boundless. Palmdale is the proud home of the new B-21 Raider stealth bomber, unveiled by Northrop Grumman at U.S. Air Force Plant 42, where this aircraft was developed and is in production. Northrop employs approximately 7,000 people, with the U.S. Air Force expecting to acquire around 100 bombers, and with a $75 billion investment, Northrop will be looking to add around 1,200 full-time employees to support the B-21 program, keeping the Palmdale facility busy over the next decade. Lockheed Martin is also expanding with the current construction of an almost 14,000 square foot hangar facility control room for rocket testing. The project includes a test tunnel and soundproof block walls and is anticipated to be completed later this year. In addition, Lockheed is in the process of amending its specific plan to address continued growth of its operations in the Palmdale region for the foreseeable future. The city continues to find creative ways to support our Plant 42 partners. Staff is in the process of developing an aerospace incentive program intended to attract new aerospace-related businesses to Palmdale to support current and future needs of Plant 42. Welcome to the Palmdale Film Stage. Did you know Palmdale has an extensive history in the film industry? Over the past 7 decades, Palmdale's scenic and diverse locations have acted as backdrops from the Holy Land to the Wild West to sci-fi classics. Palmdale has seen a huge surge in filming over the past few years and an increase in film-related business as available space in Hollywood has become very limited. As the state has extended many of its incentive programs and increased funding, out-of-state projects are coming back to California. Palmdale enjoys the unique distinction of being located within the State Film Office's secondary zone, which adds an additional 10 miles to the traditional TMZ, also known as the 30-mile studio zone. This makes Palmdale the next logical place for expansion. The city is making it a priority to attract an entire film ecosystem to Palmdale, starting with the opening of the Palmdale Film Stage. The stage features a 6,000 square foot stage and studio with a 2,500 square foot green screen. Additionally, the Palmdale Film Stage offers an equipment loading dock, a kitchen, furnished green room, dressing and makeup rooms, hair stations, and 2 restrooms. These amenities allow for an inviting and flexible location for all filming and photo shoot needs. The Palmdale Film Stage is the first location in the Antelope Valley to offer this type of production amenity. The stage accommodates a variety of productions including music videos, film, television, photo shoots, and more. It is owned and operated by the city to ensure a film-friendly environment for potential users. Palmdale continues to be the first choice for retailers looking to expand or open in the Antelope Valley, with over 75 new businesses opening since January. My Rung Hot Dog, European Wax Center, Ceviche Sushi Bar, and Handel's Homemade Ice Cream have recently opened. In addition, we are pleased to announce that we are opening a Trader Joe's distribution center in the city of Palmdale that will add over 800 jobs to our local economy. Through the creation of the Small Business Assistance Program 2022, the city has provided assistance to more than 200 people through workshops, boot camps, and marketing promotion programs. In January, Phase 2 of the program made small business grants up to $7,000 available. To date, we have awarded 12 grants for a close to $85,000, and 29 businesses have been nominated for Business of the Week. The momentum continued to support not just small business, but also our nonprofit businesses in the community with their implementation of our nonprofit grant boot camp. The 4-part series, in partnership with the Small Business Development Center, took place in August and was geared towards assisting nonprofit organizations in finding and applying for grant opportunities applicable to their organization. The City of Palmdale is prioritizing its workforce development through partnerships with area schools and businesses to ensure every youth has a career path of excellence, whether through higher education or workforce training. With the expansion of regional aerospace and defense initiatives, our city is taking proactive steps to cultivate a highly skilled local workforce. Collaborating closely with our aerospace partners, Antelope Valley College, and other stakeholders, we are committed to forging new pathways in education. To bolster these crucial workforce training programs, our staff is actively engaged in securing community economic resilience funds, working hand in hand with the state and the Los Angeles Economic Development Corporation. In addition, our partnerships with the America's Job Center of California, or the AJCC, continues to grow as we develop the strategic approaches for advancing workforce initiatives tailored to the unique needs of our local businesses and residents. Last year, in tandem with the city, the AJCC provided 43,000 hours of vocational training to local employees, coupled with job placement services for over 3,000 individuals within our local community. As the City of Palmdale continues to forge ahead, our commitment to building economic vitality by encouraging innovation is a beacon of progress. Through strategic initiatives, partnerships, and a forward-thinking mindset, Palmdale is nurturing an environment where businesses thrive, innovation flourishes, and opportunities are boundless.
And I want to echo something that Austin just said. This beautiful setting that we're in. And I wish to thank, all of us thank the Rancho Vista Country Club for hosting this event. But significantly, this really personifies the evolution of the city of Palmdale from a small desert town into a booming, dynamic city that it is today, which is only a threshold for what's going to come. My segment is the social unity section of B.E.S.T. And It's really incredible to see how much and to think how much the city has evolved and how many new programs, projects, amenities are now available to our Palmdale residents. It really is amazing. Many of us have lived here for a long time, and we've seen the growth in this community, not only this past year, which is really the transition from the COVID period, which put a pause to much of what was going on in the city and in this area. But we're recovering, and we're recovering fast. The next letter in B.E.S.T, B.E.S.T, is S for social unity. The council and I are dedicated to incorporating into our decision-making processes. So what is that? Social unity. It's our capacity to work together on common issues and creates opportunities to cultivate a strong sense of community where we can all thrive. Because at the end of the day, we all want to live in a safe, happy, and positive community. And I've got to say something here. One of the issues that I think confronts the city of Palmdale that is very significant is not only just the issues of business and growth and infrastructure and public safety, but some of the problems that affect us as a society. Mental health, fentanyl, which is killing many, many people in the United States, including many here in Palmdale. Drug addiction. Our city is dedicated, as part of the social unity, to address those issues. And insofar as mental health is concerned, we have budgeted $2.25 million to try to reach services directly to the persons that are affected by mental health. Thank you. This morning I happened to be at the courthouse, and we had a graduation in the care court, which is Department A16. Judge Jacqueline McLaughlin Bennett, she's in charge of that court. And that exemplifies the coming together, there's that microphone again, the unity of the court, the district attorney's office, the public defender and the defense bar, the probation department, the drug treatment centers, all coming together to divert people from going from an arrest to jail or to prison, and instead recognizing that people need help. It's not just bust them and kick them into custody. It is doing something to try to help that individual and help our society and our city as well. Thank you. So we have a lot of different things that are going to be involved in social unity. Thank you so much. Here's the video. Thank you. Ensuring social care by providing for individuals' health, wellness, safety, and security fosters a sense of belonging and builds community connections here in Palmdale. Addressing social care compels us to recognize the struggles faced by vulnerable foster youth in our community. I am thrilled that Palmdale will be home to California's first SOS Children's Village. In a significant move in September 2022, SOS Children's Villages, California, secured 4 1/2 acres in Palmdale devoted to keeping foster youth siblings united. With the city's support, this village will comprise 12 homes and a community center, a beacon of hope in keeping siblings together. Dedicated SOS foster parents will create a nurturing environment and coordinate comprehensive services for each child. Palmdale's SOS Children's Village promises transformation, elevating the lives of foster children and reshaping foster care in a holistic, family-centric framework. This endeavor offers a model for other communities by reshaping foster care and housing, inspiring parallel initiatives across California and beyond. Our city is dedicated to addressing community housing needs, especially for our residents requiring affordable and supportive options. We are proud to have approved the Juniper Grove and Palmdale Terrace affordable housing projects. Juniper Grove, with 101 affordable units and 50 for permanent supportive housing, adopts a holistic approach to homelessness. Affordable housing and support services enhance stability and recovery for homeless individuals and families, addressing underlying issues. Palmdale Terrace further expands affordable housing, enhancing well-being and resident quality of life. These projects exemplify Palmdale's foresight in fostering an inclusive community, recognizing affordable and supportive housing's pivotal role in social and economic progress. Another source of pride for the city is our veterans. We're a proud defense community, and we are increasing efforts to honor those who have served. In Palmdale, we support projects like Homes for Families, which aids in developing affordable housing for veterans and includes 6 duplex units. This is a meaningful step towards addressing the housing needs of veterans and their families. Additionally, the city is committed to helping our veterans achieve the pride of homeownership through the provision of VA home loans. These loans not only offer financial support, but also empower veterans to establish themselves in their community and create a sense of stability and ownership. Our recent unveiling of the Battlefield Cross Monument is a lasting tribute to those who lost their lives in the fight to ensure liberty and freedom for all of us. The memorial also gives families a place to come to honor and remember a lost loved one. I am proud of how Palmdale values its veterans and provides them with the respect and support they deserve. Through these efforts, we could enhance the quality of life for our veterans and their families and contribute to the overall well-being and unity of our city's residents. One of our most important events on our calendar, the upcoming Empty Bowls Palmdale Gala, holds a special significance as it marks 40 years of dedicated community service by SAVES, South Antelope Valley Emergency Services. Founded in 1983, SAVES inspires compassion and strives to alleviate hunger among vulnerable individuals, from very low-income families to the elderly, disabled, and unhoused communities throughout the South Antelope Valley. This endeavor resonates deeply with our commitment to creating social care and cohesion within our community. In partnership with other pivotal agencies, SAVES operates as a lifeline, providing nutritious sustenance, education, and vital referrals to thousands of people. Our shared vision is that of an inclusive community where everyone has access to healthy food and essential resources. This vision is rooted in collaboration as we work together to develop a more resilient and food-secure community through direct service and advocacy. The daily operations and staffing of SAVES are made possible by Community Development Block grants. Food is sourced through a collaborative effort with the Los Angeles Regional Food Bank, federal programs, and the generous contributions of local markets, stores, and restaurants. The impact of SAVES extends beyond its immediate services as surplus food is donated to support local senior centers, sober living homes, and other vital assistance programs. Exciting changes lie ahead as we explore new possibilities for a SAVES location that will enable us to continue to serve Antelope Valley residents at the highest capacity. Through endeavors like the Empty Bowls Palmdale Gala and the steadfast commitment of organizations like SAVES, we fortify our community's social fabric and work towards a more united and compassionate future. The Community Clergy Connect, or CCC program initiated by the City of Palmdale, promotes social care by linking clergy with residents. The CCC program takes proactive measures against domestic violence and homelessness, offering vital resources to deter incidents. The program focuses on community-oriented engagement with emphasis on domestic violence calls and informs residents about resources to prevent future escalation. Palmdale Station patrol deputies are crucial in connecting families with clergy assistance and cultivating strong community ties. Participating clergy members operate on a rotating basis, continually evaluating and enhancing the program. Pastors also gain insight through ride-along opportunities, advocating for the program's impact. As the CCC program marks its one-year milestone, its dedication to preventing domestic violence and homelessness remains a beacon of social care and progress. Continuing to focus on care, I am pleased to highlight how our city is taking a comprehensive and collaborative approach to address mental health challenges. We are weaving a tapestry of interconnected support by strategically aligning with community groups, county officials, nonprofits, and medical providers to offer mental health support services to Palmdale residents. Through our community partnerships, the city endeavors to channel each partner's unique strengths and resources into tailored programs, services, and initiatives. These endeavors, aimed at meeting the community's diverse needs, prove Palmdale's commitment to addressing the critical nature of mental health in our city. The City of Palmdale stands as a shining example of a community deeply committed to fostering social care. These efforts not only create a sense of belonging among its diverse residents, but also reinforce the value of compassion, support, and shared responsibility. Palmdale's dedication to championing the well-being of every individual, regardless of their background, reflects a city that is unwavering in its pursuit of a stronger, more united future for everyone.
Good afternoon. How's everybody doing? Hanging in there? Andrea Alarcon, I am so honored and privileged to serve as Mayor Pro Tem of this great city. It truly is a privilege to represent each and every one of you. While watching these videos highlighting all of our accomplishments, I have to take a step back and take a deep breath and reflect on all of the hard work that's gone into accomplishing things with regard to public safety, social equity, investments in clean energy, all of the investments in our parks and recreational facilities. All of that work is not an easy feat, but we couldn't have done it alone. So thank you to my colleagues for your leadership, but more importantly, thank you to our entire city family. The invaluable contributions that each of you give every day to make all of these accomplishments a reality and to make our city vision a reality are to be commended. So thank you to each and every one of you. Thank you to each and every one of the residents and community leaders and community organizations that are present here. We couldn't have done it without your help and leadership out doing your God's work every day. So thank you to all of you. We are so blessed to live in a city that strives to be the best place to live, the best place to work, and the best place to invest. And it's no coincidence that the T in B.E.S.T stands for transportation and infrastructure. I don't think it's any big secret that I'm a huge advocate for our transportation and our infrastructure. And the reason why it's so important to me is because I believe that by investing in our transportation and our infrastructure, we can then create mortgage-paying jobs right here in our great city, so that our hardworking Palmdale residents no longer have to commute hours on end, to get to jobs outside of our community. So it is with a great sense of pride that I share with you our areas of focus and progress that we've made this year on transportation and infrastructure investments here in our great city. Thank you.
Your Palmdale City Council proactively seeks state, federal, and all levels of funding to improve our local transportation corridors. It is critical that we work cooperatively with our neighboring cities to ensure connectivity to the city of Palmdale and the surrounding region. Palmdale Boulevard is our city's namesake, and we strive to make it the centerpiece of our great city. We are resolute in our commitment to transforming Palmdale Boulevard into a corridor of community pride and make it a dynamic central hub. Our dedicated staff is actively engaged in the intricate process of working through the acquisition of this asset with Caltrans. This transition represents a significant stride toward local empowerment and a more profound sense of stewardship over our landscape. In a synchronized effort with Caltrans, a substantial $18.5 million construction project is poised for release in 2024. This significant investment is dedicated to the comprehensive enhancement of our sidewalks to ensure that they are accessible to all, with a ramp and other handicap improvements along Palmdale Boulevard from State Route 14 to Avenue T. The project scope speaks to our commitment to inclusivity and accessibility, ensuring that all community members can traverse our boulevard with ease and safety. Additionally, a substantial initiative is underway to rejuvenate the very foundation of Palmdale Boulevard to ensure that it is safely drivable. Caltrans is diligently preparing plans for an extensive pavement rehabilitation and drainage improvement project that spans from the 14 freeway to 30th Street East. With an estimated construction cost of $14.6 million, this undertaking reflects our dedication to ensuring the longevity and durability of our infrastructure. As we progress, each development represents a tile in the grand mosaic of our renewed Palmdale Boulevard. Through strategic and collaborative planning, we are forging a boulevard that will not only be a conduit of convenience, but also a testament to our city's shared sense of pride and community. To ensure that Palmdale is connected to statewide transportation options, we are collaborating with key partners to establish Palmdale as a high-speed rail hub. The city is working with the California High-Speed Rail Authority to formalize a new agreement that will define roles and responsibilities as we continue to forge ahead with planning for the Palmdale High-Speed Rail Station and pursue grant funding to advance this project. The new agreement is currently under review by the California High-Speed Rail Authority, and once complete, will come before our Palmdale City Council for approval. With unwavering commitment, the Palmdale Airport remains a key focus for our city. Collaborating with key stakeholders, our staff is diligently assessing airport improvements. Our Palmdale Airport is a hidden gem, and we seek to make these necessary improvements to meet local demand, improve travel experiences, and create an accessible environment for both travelers and the aerospace industry. The Palmdale Airport is on a path to a promising future. Please stay tuned for updates. We are overjoyed that this past spring, the City of Palmdale was selected by the Los Angeles County Metropolitan Transportation Authority to house its Center for Transportation Excellence, a transformative bus and passenger rail manufacturing and development center. According to the American Public Transportation Association, this expansive 2 million square foot bus and passenger rail car manufacturing hub will bring a game-changing 114,000 direct and indirect jobs to the AV. The Center for Transportation Excellence is also projected to generate $11.5 billion in economic development for the city. This center will be the second of its kind in the entire United States and will produce greener and higher quality transit fleets. This pivotal project presents a chance to invigorate our local economy and, in furtherance of the Buy America initiative, will support the resurgence of American manufacturing right here in our city. This past spring, we were privileged to host Governor Newsom's infrastructure advisor, Antonio Villaraigosa, who visited Palmdale to discuss and tour future infrastructure investment opportunities in the Antelope Valley. With the goal of partnering with our state to access additional funding sources, we welcomed Villaraigosa, and he embraced the opportunity to learn about and pay on-site visits to future development sites for investment and job creation. Transwestern Development Company recently broke ground on a new 100,000 square foot industrial facility in the Fairway Business Park, the first of many projects that the company plans to bring to Palmdale. With all of these new jobs, the demand for quality housing is also surging. Close to 5,600 new single-family homes and multifamily units for all income levels and all stages of life are moving forward and are at various stages of the permitting and construction process. The City of Palmdale stands at a significant juncture with a unique opportunity to champion the Buy America policy and reestablish domestic vehicle manufacturing right here in our city. By embracing the principles of the Buy America policy, our city can prioritize the procurement of locally made materials and products, fostering economic growth and job creation within the community. We can help reinvigorate domestic vehicle manufacturing alongside the national push to revitalize the manufacturing sector, ensuring self-sufficiency and resiliency in critical industries. Palmdale's commitment to this endeavor demonstrates a forward-thinking approach to economic development and reflects a dedication to driving innovation, prosperity, and the revitalization of American manufacturing on a broader scale. And now, on to green energy infrastructure, which has an epic future in our city. EPIC was created by and for the City of Palmdale and offers clean, renewable energy at competitive rates. In partnership with Southern California Edison, EPIC buys sustainable and fiscally responsible energy for its customers. This energy goes into the electric grid and, just as they always have, SCE delivers the electricity, maintains power lines, handles customer billing, and responds to new service requests and emergencies. Revenues from this program are reinvested into our local community rather than going to utility company shareholders. This means competitive rates, local jobs, and community projects and programs. In other words, your energy dollars stay local. By Palmdale, for Palmdale. The city also continues its commitment to green energy by exploring alternative energy sources such as hydrogen. Hydrogen's clean combustion process translates into reduced emissions, alleviating air pollution and mitigating the impacts of climate change. Its versatility enables cities like ours powers to diversify energy portfolios, fostering energy security and resilience. Embracing technological innovation and hydrogen will spur economic growth and create green jobs of our future. In striving to be the best, the City of Palmdale not only envisions a promising future, but also charts a tangible pathway towards that vision. With a focus on transportation and infrastructure, together we will no doubt unleash Palmdale's full potential. Our opportunity is now, and I, for one, can't wait to see our promising future unfold.
Well, there you have it. There's a lot going on in Palmdale, isn't there? So I hope you've enjoyed your meal. I just want to thank all the council members who participated in this video, and to all the staff and the people that put that video together. I think we should give them all a round of applause. It was a lot of work for everyone. And it's a full circle moment where we, early in the year, got together as a council and had our retreat, came up with ideas, and we're actually implementing them. As you see, we're moving forward with what the council has come together as a group to decide what is best for Palmdale. We want everybody here today to participate with the city, help to make the city better. There's many ways that you can do that, but I'm going to steal some words. These are not my words, but they're good words, and I don't know who to quote for these, but you've heard them before, that vision without action is merely a dream. Action without vision just passes time, and vision with action can change the world. So I want to thank everybody for being here, but before I conclude my speaking, I want Rhonda to come back up here, if you don't mind. Come on, Rhonda. So I want you to be able to have a few final words, and I'm going to turn the mic over to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So I think you heard a great theme today, thank you, Mayor Bettencourt, is that we need to work together to accomplish all of these things. I've seen bits and pieces of this being put together, but today was the first time I saw it all in action. It's a lot, and we can't do it alone. So my first request of all of you is to take out this little bad boy. I know you all have one. Reach in your purses, reach in your pockets, pull it out for me. Come on, you can do it. Go on your social media, go on Facebook, go on Instagram, and follow City of Palmdale, because we need you to help us spread the word about what we're doing. That's what's most important. And if you have a question, call us. Our staff is here, and we are committed to answering your questions. We are committed to transparency. We are committed to working together. And on behalf of the entire council and the great city of Palmdale, thank you for being here today, and I look so forward to the future. It's very bright.